This might be the fastest a game has died in 2026. This might be the fastest a game has died in 2026. See, the game is called The Cube Save Us, and it's a free-to-play sci-fi extraction game where you get teleported inside a massive cube and then have to fight through different fragment levels to survive. Now, on paper, it sounds fun since you go through fast-paced rooms with constant combat, but when you actually play the game,
Hey, we break up, I'm putting meat on somebody that night.
Damn! You ain't gonna heal, nigga?
I'm surprised Nikita isn't here today.
He's on a two-man with Goku.
Aren't those two married? Can we leave? You've been staring at yourself too long now.
Oh, don't hate me because I'm beautiful, Nick.
You're so funny, Goku.
I like funny guys.
How's Kakarot pulling the two of them? He didn't even say anything funny. I have to do something. Y'all ladies know I can sing?
Really? Sing for us then.
Be my backup vocalist, Kakarot.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh my. Oh.
Hey, we're drinking bad alcohol and comparing it to good alcohol, I think, right?
You crushed that. You don't need any more info. We're doing Kirkland brand and not top shelf, but
non-Kirkland.
Non-Kirkland, nice alcohol.
And Kirkland's the bad stuff.
So we're guessing which one is Kirkland brand. So half of it is to see, is Kirkland brand bad? It's cheap as shit. So is it bad, or can we not tell?
Okay.
So we get a point for guessing Kirkland brand correct, a point for guessing the brand of the non-Kirkland brand, and we lose a point if we guess the alcohol type incorrectly.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And you're competing.
Competing.
Yes, with everyone's favorite punishment probably at a later date.
Is it long They find their way into everything.
Those bastards at LJS.
We're ready.
Make funnies about them because then I'll give away what it is.
Yep. Who doesn't want to fucking do shots on a Tuesday at
Not even 5.
Yeah, Toasty Tuesday. This is vodka, I can tell by the smell.
It is 3:20. I haven't actually registered today what we were doing. I knew what we were doing, and then I actually was like, oh, you're about to take shots, and my stomach was like...
Yeah, well, you don't have to take the whole shot.
Yeah,
this is sips. These are
just sips. We're not...
Analytical data collection.
Yep.
All right.
It's for science.
I'm going to go right side first. So, it's tequila.
Can we get a thumbs up, thumbs down?
Yes, I agree.
You both say it?
Yeah.
That is tequila.
Cool. Yep.
That's why we made it
I want to start
a minus point if we were wrong, because it should be relatively, aside from Scotch and bourbon, it should be relatively simple.
It's crazy how tequila, even in the smallest doses, immediately makes my tongue numb. I'm going to try the pink one. I will not be able to tell good tequila from bad.
I think I can. Ooh, that's a rubbing alcohol.
Oh, all right.
I gotta take my ring off. I'm denting it.
Oh. I just did a good workout, so the alcohol's fueling the muscle synthesis.
You're like a good engine. The ethanol is really
it's
running.
helping to repair all the muscle fibers. This was much worse.
Yeah, so...
Something tells me this should be Kirkland, but that might be what you want from tequila.
I would say, let's do this visually.
Yeah.
Slide the one you think is Kirkland forward, just place it forward.
Okay, I think this is the Kirkland.
I think this is Kirkland.
Oh,
Okay.
we have a split
I didn't
already.
think we'd split this quickly.
So the thing is, I've had like who made a tequila in like a really weird decanter? It's a celebrity tequila. That was fucking abominable. And it was so painful, and I got the same hint from this, so I think this is probably a higher end tequila.
Charles got it.
Really?
That one's Kirkland.
Yep.
This fucks everything up because I also thought I knew what brand the other one was.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
all over the place.
So now that we know, you were correct. This is Kirkland. That's really weird.
So what brand is it?
I'm gonna take a guess on the tequila. I think it's Jose Cuervo.
I mean, I'm thrown off. I was going to say that was for sure Kirkland's, and I guessed Casamigos.
It is
Oh,
Casamigos.
fuck.
Yeah, Casamigos.
That
is
makes
something-
no sense.
It's fucking terrible.
That's fucked. Okay, that's
So
fucked.
I was like, this is Casamigos, and clearly I'm wrong. So I guess I get a point.
You neutralized your loss there.
So you both knew it was tequila. You don't lose a point.
Right. He gets a point
He gets
for
a point
Kirkland.
for getting it right. And
This is really going to hurt me to make this rule, but I think guessing the other brand should only activate if you guessed Kirkland correctly. Because me getting... Let's do that, because me getting a point for Casamigos there when I thought the Kirkland one was
Yeah.
Casamigos makes no sense.
we're here with a little brown liquid for you.
So this is...
This looks pretty appetizing.
I underestimated how I'd feel about this video.
I think this is a spiced rum. All right, I'm going.
We go no tape first.
Yeah, let's go no tape again.
All right.
Oh, that was. I was about to say that was smooth, and then it wasn't smooth.
Yeah, she sneaks up on you. Dude, this isn't fair because I'm stuffed up, so my taste buds aren't activating.
Oh, that's
the same
that's
way.
the problem.
Yeah.
You're not getting all the.
I'm not
umami.
firing. No wonder I tasted Casamigos in Kirkland.
Oh God. Okay. I hated that one. Not as bad as the tequila though. That one's a lot better. Mm-hmm. I don't know Scotch, and I don't know if I can tell bourbon out from whiskey, but I don't think it's rum anymore.
My brain's off. My brain's just not working. I'm actually thinking through all my life choices that led me to be in this seat right now.
Yeah, all the good decisions you made down
Yep.
the dialogue trees.
Yeah, when I went, go to med school, and you said, too stupid. And I was like, hey,
Yeah, I'll go this way, then the other end of the spectrum. Something in me really wants to say bourbon.
I was gonna say bourbon.
Yeah, it's definitely not spiced rum. I thought from the smell that's what it was, but my super sniffer, my olfactory senses led me astray. I'm locking in bourbon.
No. But it is close. I don't really want to take the point from you guys because these are one of the. This is the Irish or the Scotch.
Oh, we lose a point.
Yeah, no, we'd lose a point.
We knew ahead of time Scotch, bourbon,
Yeah.
and whiskey were choices.
So I'll go ahead and fill you in. Kirkland does not have a bourbon.
There's no bourbon. There's just Scotch
Oh.
and whiskey.
Okay, I agree we shouldn't lose a point then because we've been led astray.
Yeah, but plus you'd be in the negatives.
This one has a sickly sweet syrup taste in the very beginning.
Yeah, this one's very syrupy. This one's very, I don't know, kind of nothing. It's kind of just like a waft of nothing. Just not.
Both
very
of these
pleasant.
are ass.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know any Scotch brands. I don't know any.
I couldn't name. Wait.
Immediately thinking on like general brands like Kellogg's.
Kellogg's.
Scotch. Oh yeah, yeah.
I didn't know Skittles made Scotch.
All right, you're showing me which one is Kirkland.
Ooh, that was a lot worse the second time.
I'm gonna go slide it forward on 3.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay. He's getting a little bit more, even though he didn't like it.
What is that sweet taste?
I don't know. It's super, super
You're
sweet.
so gross. Are you in the same boat where you are just 100% guessing on this?
I have a hunch. I think the higher end Scotch you want to be less sweet. I think you want it more like dry, old man, barky.
3, 2, 1. Kirkland forward.
Fuck, I was gonna do that one and I changed my mind.
Oh, it's high stakes.
It was a full guess.
You are correct.
Whoa! Shit.
That is the Kirkland boy. And then, if you want, you got it right. You can guess what the other one is. For that.
I'm gonna say a name. Did I get you Scotch for your birthday?
Yes.
Oh wait, that's huge data.
What did I get you? And it was, I'm picturing the section. I literally only remember one name from the section, and I don't think they do Scotch, but I'll just say it. Johnny Walker.
That is Johnny Walker.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That is black.
I just went Megamind on it.
That was actually very impressive. That looks like vodka to me.
That does.
There you go.
It's moving like vodka.
Yeah, I can tell from the viscosity. Is that? Oh, it's not vodka. That's I don't think. Is it? I don't know. I've never had gin. I've only ever had it in a mixed drink. I've never had it straight. That hurt more than vodka normally does for me.
Oh, I'm not having a good
Oh!
day.
Try the pink one. Is that? Oh my God! Is that Carolina Reaper based? Oh! Ow! Ow! Oh! That puppy's kicking.
Shout out your guess in 3, 2, 1. Gin.
Gin. Yeah.
Matt's taking my damn job.
Sorry, it's for sure gin.
Yeah, that's
It just
definitely
is.
gin. That I've never had it, and vodka does not do that. It does not do that.
Also, gin is probably the worst alcohol you can shoot. It is not made for shooting.
Is there such thing as gin shots?
No, because it's awful.
Gross.
Okay, cool. Because I've only ever had it in mixed drinks. I've never had it straight. That was painful.
So, it's really
Wow.
hard when you sip both
Wow.
to really differentiate. They start tasting the same.
No. I couldn't disagree more, my young scientist. That felt like spicy. That was brutal. Now, is that good though? Does that mean like
That's what I'm trying to decide.
I can't? Is this? I think we're in agreement. This was a lot stronger.
Yeah, sorry, my brain's still off,
Yeah,
man.
you were just staring at
I was like, oh, he's saying words, turn on.
Ooh. Oof.
Let's go to chilling.
Wow. Okay. I think I'm ready to look at a guess.
3, 2, 1. Push that curtain.
Not again. Not
You
again.
guys have
Not
You
again.
guys have not agreed a single time.
I got it right.
Matt got it right again.
I think there's only 2 options here. Tanqueray.
Yes. Tacardi. How I really don't know how to pronounce
Tanqueray.
Tanqueray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting washed now. Oh my God. I need to rally. Well,
That was ass.
now we're coming into like I've never.
We're
had,
in your neck of the
Yeah,
woods
I've
now.
never had Scotch, and I've never had gin without it being in a mixed drink. So now we're out of the woods of confusion for me.
Yeah, you want to shoot the gin with me?
Yep. That's definitely vodka.
They're fucking going crazy.
Look at the way it
Gotta be
jiggles.
vodka, yeah.
That's
Look
vodka.
at the way Charlie's jiggling. He's
Well,
excited.
you can tell.
He's fiending.
You can tell this would not freeze in a freezer just
Yeah.
by looking at it.
No.
On alcohol related videos, I think we cap it at either 1 or 2 a month.
Why? You think I have a problem?
No,
That's vodka. That's Old Faithful right there.
I hate drinking shots.
Guys, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. This is dumb. Guys, this is dumb. Classification impaired. I'm not impaired, moron. What? Oh, it's an example. Holy shit. Brother, it said impaired. That's sad. Guys, that's sad. If I do a 10 that says impaired, brother, I'm done. I'd rather not. I'd rather not stream then. I don't want to be on the internet. I just want to I want to go and play with blocks or some shit like that. It's crazy. How it works. Solving puzzles. Because how long is it gonna take though? I'm not trying to do some things that take like another 20 minutes. Like, come on, bro. Okay, hold on. Ready?
Guessing answers is actually a bad idea. When you don't know the answer, you should skip. Because if you guess right, that would add to your intelligence while you didn't know the answer.
That's not true. That's not true. Guessing isn't always guessing. There is a feel to it. When you look at something really off the rip, and you go, wait a minute, and you have a guess, that's part of being intelligent. Not all intelligence is some shit.
Rodman was invited as well.
We went on the boat, and it was all his family, his friends, and dignitaries, stuff like that. But we
Jet
had
skiing and everything.
Everything with the jet skiing, da-da-da-da. We had so much fun.
Right next to the station is a large area with circular plots. It looks like a horse riding track. According to NIS reports, Yue loves horseback riding. Horses play a major role in North Korean mythology. White horses in particular are a central icon of the Kim dynasty. Yue is also said to be an avid skier. Just about 50 kilometers west of the Wonsan estate lies this massive ski resort. The regime claims it's supposed to boost domestic tourism. However, critics believe this mega project is little more than a private playground for the Kim family and their inner circle. But Kim Jue seems to be more than just a privileged child spoiled with luxury and expensive hobbies. Behind the scenes, the regime may be preparing her for something far bigger. Hey, we're taking a quick ad break here. Don't you skip. This finances our work, and we're also offering some complimentary Subway Surfer. Did you know that the passwords of millions of people is password, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? If you're one of them, shame on you. Do you also leave the front door open and the lights on when you go on vacation? Even if your name is less trash than password, it's probably bad. This is one of the biggest intercontinental ballistic password. It's probably bad. This is one of the biggest intercontinental ballistic missiles in the world. With a maximum range of 15,000 kilometers, it could easily travel from North Korea to the US mainland. Today, it's being tested. The regime stages the launch with a meticulously orchestrated video.
Yeah, I watched after it. I swear, I watched after it.
Meticulously orchestrated. This is one of the biggest intercontinental trash and password. It's probably bad. This is one of the biggest intercontinental ballistic missiles in the world. With a maximum range of 15,000 kilometers, it could easily travel from North Korea to the US mainland. Today, it's being tested. The regime stages the launch with a meticulously orchestrated video.
Yeah, I watched after it. I swear, I watched after it.
State media declares the test a complete success. The international press takes notice, but quickly fixates on another detail.
Yo, what in the KSP is this shit?
Standing next to the dictator is a little girl. It's Kim Jue's first ever public appearance. The images go viral. Father and daughter casually dressed like they're on a family trip. This may be the most striking image, Kim Jong-un and his daughter holding hands in front of a weapon of mass destruction. From the very start, Jue appears to be more than just another family member, and over the following months, she will move.
Well, it wouldn't be weapon of mass destruction. It would be a vehicle for the payload. What would the payload be? But for now, I'm gonna assume they have a weight in it that would mimic that bomb. And it's
further into the spotlight.
Well, I mean, I'm saying. I gotta put a fucking
February
bomb in
2023, a banquet celebrating the 75th anniversary of the Korean People's Army. State media released photos of the lavish dinner. One of them shows Jue sitting between her parents, right in front of North Korea's highest-ranking generals. The image makes Kim Jong-un look like a sideshow. Jue stands out in many other photos from that night.
Yo, he's got gray
in
hair
North
now.
Korea, Kim Jong-un is treated as a godlike figure, but in these photos, his daughter is front and center, as if Kim Jue was just as important as her father. The next night, there's a massive military parade. Pyongyang's Kim Tu-sung Square is ablaze with light and flanked by thousands of people. The regime has spared no expenses to flaunt its military power. Every tank, every jet, and every missile is rolled out on a red carpet. Thousands of soldiers march before the cheering crowds. And right there at her father's side is Kim Jue, closer to him than ever before.
Oh, yeah. Like your hair is very cute. Thank you. You want some? Oh, I always love that for later.
No one else could touch Kim Jong-un's cheek or whisper or very intimate to Kim Jong-un. Kim Jue is someone different. Kim Jue is not normal. It's not even same level with Kim Jong-un's wife. So Kim Jue is very special as well.
Together they watch as the colossal...
Holy shit. That looks kind of nice, no?
Hwasong-17 intercontinental missile rolls by. Yue has already seen it. And then a white horse comes galloping through the parade. The news anchor describes it as the horse most loved by the leader's beloved child. From this day on, Jouet's public appearances become more frequent.
Chat, I'm looking at the can.
That pizza looks bussin'.
Right?
PogChamp, I was subbed to own,
Chat,
but
this
you
is
have my
NBA
prime
stars,
back.
yeah?
That's...
And WNBA players? Is that right? Or not? Yeah? But chat, I don't see the GOAT though. Chat, where's Caitlin Clark and Angle Reese? Yo.
More military parades, more missile tests, and more meetings with top generals. Events where children usually don't belong. But each of them has Jouet moving closer from the background to the center. In 2023, this image goes viral. It shows Jouet and her father watching the launch of North Korea's first ever spy satellite. In this image, she is standing in front of her father. The New York Times says it's the first time ever that Kim Jong-un is relegated to a secondary role in an official portrait. Jouet looks...
Why do... If other countries have a big embargo on them, right? And they're like cast off pretty much, like exiled. Why do they allow space to have something that's North Korean then?
It's like a miniature version of her father. The black leather outfit is usually reserved for North Korean Air Force. Outside the military, it is only worn by high-ranking officials. It looks like Kim Jouet is increasingly framed as a strong leader. Japan-based media outlet Nikkei Asia analyzed over 14,000 hours of North Korean state TV from 2022 to late 2025. The number of days Jouet appears on TV has started to rise sharply in 2024 and is now approaching that of her father. More than half of her public appearances have been at military-related events. But in recent years, Jouet has been seen more and more at diplomatic meetings, both inside and outside North Korea. In 2025, she accompanied her father abroad when he met with Chinese President Xi Jinping and Russian leader Vladimir Putin in Beijing. Kim Jouet's clothing has also grown noticeably more formal and representative over the years. And the fact that she is often seen cheek to cheek with her father could suggest that she is deliberately placed close to power. But what does this all mean? Could Kim Jong-un really be preparing his daughter to become his successor? Kim Jong-il ruled North Korea for more than 2 decades. Just days after his death in 2011, Kim Jong-un was announced as his successor. He's the late ruler's youngest son and about 27 years old.
Could be a bunch of stuff,
Hardly
right?
anyone knew him at the time. He'd only been introduced to the public 1 year prior, when he was appointed general. To the outside world, the transfer of power looked seamless. But behind the scenes, it was actually a critical moment. Kim Jong-un had to assert himself against senior...
Transfer of power. If you wanted to rule, we could do this shit for the next, like, 40 years, no?
Against...
Yeah? But yeah, I don't see the GOAT though.
It looks like Kim Jouet is increasingly framed as a strong leader. Japan-based media outlet Nikkei Asia analyzed over 14,000 hours of North Korean state TV from 2022 to late 2025. The number of days Jouet appears on TV has started to rise sharply in 2024 and is now approaching that of her father. More Japan for North Korean Air Force. Outside the military, 1,000 hours of North Korean state TV from 2020 to Nikkei. Kim Jouet is increasingly framed. It is only worn by high-ranking officials. It looks like Kim Jouet is increasingly framed as a strong leader. Japan-based media outlet Nikkei Asia analyzed over 14,000 hours of North Korean state TV from 2022 to late 2025. The number of days Jouet appears on TV has started to rise sharply in 2024 and is now approaching that of her father. More than half of her public appearances have been at military-related events. But in recent years, Jouet has been seen more and more at diplomatic meetings, both inside and outside North Korea. In 2025, she accompanied her father abroad when he met with Chinese President Xi Jinping and Russian leader Vladimir Putin in Beijing. Kim Jouet's clothing has also grown noticeably more formal and representative over the years. And the fact that she is often seen cheek to cheek with her father could suggest that she is deliberately placed close to power. But what does this all mean? Could Kim Jong-un really be preparing his daughter to become his successor? Kim Jong-il ruled North Korea for more than 2 decades. Just days after his death in 2011, Kim Jong-un was announced as his successor. He's the late ruler's youngest son and about 27 years old.
Could be a bunch of stuff,
Hardly
right?
anyone knew him at the time. He had only been introduced to the public 1 year prior, when he was appointed general. To the outside world, the transfer of power looked seamless. But behind the scenes, it was actually a critical moment. Kim Jong-un had to assert himself against senior
Transfer of power. If you wanted to rule, we could do this shit for the next, 40 years, no?
generals and the party elite. He removed his opponents, including those in his own family, and established himself as undisputed leader. The Kim dynasty lived on. The struggle for power taught Kim Jong-un how important it is to secure his succession early, and that insight would become relevant rather sooner than later. According to NIS reports, Kim Jong-un has a very unhealthy lifestyle: heavy drinking, lots of food, little sleep, and this. The 42-year-old supreme leader is a notorious chain smoker. A New York Times report claims he is already suffering from cardiovascular issues, the very same problems that contributed to the deaths of both his father and grandfather. His health could be one reason for him to publicly prepare a potential successor. Is North Korea's regime actually grooming Kim Joo-ae to become the next supreme leader? Some observers think her public appearances primarily serve her father's interests. After all, Kim Jong-un is showcasing her at a time when his rule is under huge pressure. When COVID hit, North Korea sealed itself off completely. Around the same time, China stopped trading with North Korea. This led to a dramatic spike in inflation and skyrocketing food prices. Maybe Kim Jong-un is using his daughter to boost his own image, to project a softer image, and to present himself as a loving father figure. North Korea is also deeply patriarchal. A look at North Korea's leadership history shows that so far it's been only men. Women are heavily underrepresented in politics and society in general, and systematically discriminated. For decades, it was practically impossible to imagine a female supreme leader. But things seem to have changed under Kim Jong-un. His sister Kim Yo-jong is the first woman to hold a central position within the regime. She is vice director of the propaganda and agitation department and the country's most prominent voice in foreign policy. Whenever her brother meets with other heads of state, Kim Yo-jong is at his side. But now she is considered one of the most powerful people in North Korea and even a potential successor in her own right. We've made an entire video about her. But there's one thing that speaks against Kim Yo-jong succeeding her brother. North Korea's rule of succession demands that the current dictator be succeeded by a direct offspring. Selecting the sister would be a deviation from that direct bloodline. Selecting the daughter wouldn't.
Blood is
What if this is kind of like a smoke screen? What if he has a son? He's presenting this, gonna taunt the people and see what's up and test the waters, and then he brings up the son, holy, like a puff of smoke. Fucking Undertaker music, the whole
more
shebang.
than gender. There's a different hierarchy because they're like king or they're like gods, and also it's the fourth generation of dictatorship, so it should be new, something new. So a woman could be very excited for North Korea.
State media have started referring to Joo-ae as the respected daughter, general, and morning star. All these titles carry a highly symbolic weight that suggests she may be primed for power. However, to this day, neither her exact age nor her name have been officially confirmed. We can't know for sure what's happening behind closed doors, about the power struggles that may be unfolding or the expectations placed on her. Maybe Kim Jong-un just wants to project the image of a loving father. Maybe he's deliberately keeping succession open to make sure he will have more than just a single option. Maybe he's really preparing Joo-ae to become the first woman to rule the country.
Isn't there some algorithms that see the face that, let's say, in a year from this to that, in a year from this to that, and then you put it together and it's like, and it has the age
There'd be
down
a
to
technical
crisp,
problem
like,
though.
down to, like,
In
that
North
1
Korea,
year
children
discrepancy.
inherit their father's surname. So if Kim Joo-ae becomes supreme leader, her future children would carry a different one. The Kim dynasty would end with her. But Kim Jong-un is a godlike figure with absolute power. If he decides to change the rules of succession, who's going to stop him?
I enjoyed the video, but this didn't really say anything.
Dog's name 420. Child. Why not get NordVPN and use their password manager, NordPass, to generate and automatically fill in strong passwords? If I have to say password one more time, I swear. On the topic, also turn on NordVPN's dark web monitor to get alerts about your credentials that appear on underground hacker websites. In general, just get a grip and buy a VPN. Advertisers track us, public Wi-Fi exposes our data, and somehow every website already knows what we were thinking about buying. So if you'd like a little bit more control over your own data, if not over your life in general, go to nordvpn.com/FernTV, scan this QR code, or click the link in the description to get a big discount and 4 extra months. They also have a 30-day money-back guarantee. This is one of the biggest.
Wanted to check on you guys, make sure you're physically okay.
There's brains on his car.
911. The owner of this iPhone was in a severe car crash and is not responding to their phone.
A car just flew right off the overpass onto the freeway. They can't be good.
Someone is stopped beside the car.
On March 7th, 2025, a Washington state trooper happened to drive by the scene of an accident, arriving even before dispatch calls were logged.
I got one.
We got a kid in the back.
Yeah, I got it.
You got something breaking?
Yeah, hold on. I got it.
Thank you. Oh.
Okay, hello. Is it just this individual right here?
Sam.
Oh, my Lord.
Is it right
Aura.
here? Okay.
It's him. It's him.
Okay.
It's
His head's down here. His head's down here. We'll be fine. Sorry, don't move. Don't move too much. Don't move too much. Don't move too much.
Don't move. Let us get you.
Multiple vehicle injury in that collision north side. He advised vehicle came from overpass.
The driver, he's up on the overpass.
Okay. You said the driver is on the overpass?
He got threw out the car. I found his phone on the side of the road and picked it up and called you.
With only one officer on scene aiding this crash victim, they cannot yet assist the caller on the overpass.
Doing this for 8. We got late teens, early 20s now. Watch your arm, okay? We're gonna pull it real slow, nice and easy, okay? Yeah, hey buddy, you need to sit down. Muhammad, you need to sit down, dude. Your car flew over the overpass. You need to sit. Yeah, you need to lay down, bro. I just found you passed out. You're gonna fall over this overpass. Sit down.
So he's conscious and breathing?
Yeah, he's walking around now.
Wait, what?
There we go. There you go. Watch out. Real
What?
slow, nice and easy. I don't care about that right now, buddy. I'm not the cops. I just need you to sit down because I just found you passed out on the side of the road. Yeah, he can talk.
Okay, can you ask him his name?
I have his ID. His name's Muhammad. That's not you? That looks like you, dude. I'm gonna grab right here if you want to help his legs, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, are the police on the scene there?
No, I had no police on the overpass. Come on. I think he was driving, but he's saying that he wasn't.
Are you gonna stay there with him?
I'm trying to. We're gonna lay you out here, okay? You got face lacerations and a possible broken arm. No, nobody ran off with your car. Your car flew off the overpass. The axle's right there. He's definitely, obviously concussed. He's walking on the overpass. I'm worried he's gonna fall off. We can get a cop and ambulance up there pretty quick.
Okay, we let them know. Thank you.
Don't move. Hold your hand. Hang outside, okay? I'm 2 Montana with the Washington State Patrol, man. We're here for you. We're gonna help you out best we can, all right? We got aid coming out to come help you, okay?
Come here, sweetie.
Hi, I'm calling about the crash on I-5 North and a potential involved party walking away. A black male adult wearing all black clothing. I saw him run up from the bushes and then on the exit headed towards Interurban.
Don't worry about your face. We've all seen it before. You're all right. Here, hold my hand.
I will head to the overpass for the person up there.
Chat, I need ketchup. I have to put ketchup on my plate.
Down to check on him. He's waving people away. We'll take care of you, alright, man? I know, it's alright. I know everything hurts. We'll take care of you, man, okay?
I touch it. I let it touch because I spin the middle with the corn dog like this. Oh, actually, you guys don't know about the trick, huh?
Joe Mama.
Then you have ketchup on the side, mustard on the other, and then you have ketchup mustard combo in the middle. 3 sauces with 2.
Come down and touch me.
I know, we're gonna take it. What's up?
Do we have anyone we can spare to help South? They've got quite the incident.
You know, South makes their own mess. South can clean up their own mess.
South needs help cleaning up said mess.
Yeah, okay. What South got going on?
One vehicle went over the overpass and on I-5, confirmed, caused a secondary collision on I-5 with other significant injury.
Huh, that sounds like a mess.
And then one is running from the scene.
I'll get 2 down there.
You know about the guy above too? There's a guy that flew people up there with an injured guy as well from the accident.
Get out of the way!
2 people in the Forerunner?
Yeah.
They watched it come off and hit the other car. Like literally, he came off that, they're saying.
He came off?
That's what they're saying. Phone number.
You're giving me a phone number. Help me remember.
Come on.
We got an individual walking away from the scene. That was the passenger of one of the vehicles. If was approaching, I'll try to contact him first.
Typically, that's what you do is you go to the right.
What happened to me? Did my mom try to get hit by a car?
You're going to be all right.
What happened to me?
You're going to be all right.
Where's my homies at?
Your homies?
Yeah.
We got 9 minutes to come take care of everybody, man. Were you the one driving or were you sitting in the back?
I want to know. Where's my homies at? Your homies?
Yeah. We got 9 minutes to come take care of everybody, man. Were you the one driving or were you sitting in the back?
I want to know.
You don't remember?
I bet you he was sitting in the back.
Yeah, I figured he was. That's probably the driver, to be honest. Yeah, he probably came out the window.
I came out the window?
No, we got you. We got you out of the car.
Here come the ambulance
Fucking
right
flies
now. Finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
My hand is broken, isn't it?
Your arm is broken. Not just your hand, but your arm.
But hey, that back is no. You know, my arm was broken.
Let your hand go.
Where'd he go, man?
So he's walking up around the bend. He started walking onto the right shoulder.
Okay.
So I got eyes on him right in front of the Starbucks off Andrew Urban.
15 minutes after the crash, this officer found the injured party a quarter mile from the scene.
Come here. Yo. Yeah, I know. Come on, man. Come on. You're all f***ed up. Let me get you up to the firefighters.
No, brother.
Dude, you're so bad. You're so badly hurt.
Brother, listen.
I gotta get you to the medics up there.
The medics is not. My brothers were driving the car.
I know. The car went off the freeway, man.
They left. They ran away from me.
They didn't run away. It crashed down below.
They ran away from me, brother.
No, man. You got any weapons on you?
No, nothing.
What's your name?
Saeed Mahmoud.
What? Just a wallet?
No.
That's all I feel is a wallet. I only care about guns and knives, man. You ain't got no guns and knives? Okay, hop in the back here. I'm gonna get you back up to the medics. You're real bad hurt. Come on.
I know, hold on, wait.
No, come on, man, come on.
Can I please sit down real quick?
Brother, sit in my car. I gotta get you to the medics, okay? Yeah. Come on. Look, I'm not interested in what you got. You need help right now.
My sister's at the hospital.
No, your brother was driving the truck?
Yeah, my brother.
I think he's dead, man.
No, he's not dead.
Yes,
brother.
come with me. Come with me. Come on. Come on. Buddy, I gotta get you back up there so you get help. Come on, sit. I don't care what you got going on, okay? Let me get you to the medics, okay? Okay, whatever you got in your pocket that you're worried about, just give it to me.
Nothing. I'm just making sure I just have my $20.
Okay. Watch your legs. Watch them. See, watch your knee, man.
No.
Watch your knee.
Brother, can I throw it right there? I'm feeling very sick. Please.
Go throw up.
Please.
I think you have a concussion, man. You have a concussion.
Please. Can you just make sure nobody sees me?
No, man, because you clearly have something in your pocket you're worried about. I don't care about it, okay?
My pockets, man.
What?
Just my phone.
Your other pocket, the one you keep holding on to.
Just like, man, I'm not having holding nothing, brother.
You just threw your ID. Why would you do that?
Brother.
You just threw your wallet. Why would you do that?
That's not my ID.
That was so dumb. It was so obvious.
It's not my ID, brother.
So? Then why'd you throw it away?
My sister's at the hospital. I need to go see her.
Buddy.
Sister's at the hospital, sir.
Get in the car. You are not free to leave. Get in the car.
Oh my God, brother.
Get in. Suck yourself in there.
My brother was driving a car.
Yeah, I know. I think he's dead. I'm trying to get you back there, man, so we can go to him. Come on, get in there.
Oh my God.
You're the one holding us up. Get in the car, dude. It's not difficult. Get in the car. Move your knees. 74. So I finally got him in the vehicle.
It looks like he has a pretty decent head wound, but he grabbed his wallet out of his pocket and threw it into the bushes.
We got sandwiched between this car and that Tesla.
Well, it's not just shock, though. I mean, this guy threw his wallet. He knew what he was doing.
I've got him secured in the back of my vehicle. I'm going to transport him back to where 8 is.
This guy has enough awareness to create a plan to be deceptive. He's like a lot of layers of thinking there. And that's not just... You can't just say shock, whatever.
I cannot recover his wallet right now. I'll come back for it.
You just want to wait on cleaning this up? Yep. What in the world is going on?
I have no idea.
Okay. This is just a quick witness statement form, okay? There's 2 pages. Take your time with it. Again, everything the best you can, and then just let me know when you're ready, okay? Take your time with it, no rush, okay?
Yeah. She's probably
That's all good. 74. So be transporting back to the scene. Okay, I don't know why you threw your ID, man, but...
Daddy get a welcome to the jungle, please.
No, back to the scene on the main line. I'm 34. I'm pulling up behind you. You just want to...
Also, if he's been in the hospital before, wouldn't they have like information about him, like in the system, if he has his name and ID and whatnot?
Point to where his wallet's at, and I'll try and find it.
Right, I'll show you.
Yeah. Nigga, what would you do?
What a show. You can see it.
Can you
It's right
please
there.
welcome me
Yeah,
to the younger
leather-ish
class?
looking wallet.
Okay.
I was thinking about going this way along the fence line, but those sticker bushes are 2 feet deep. I gotta take him to aid, man. He's so messed up. Something sketchy. Okay. I want to be able to connect him to the vehicle. Sounds like he got ejected on the overpass before the vehicle left the overpass. I'm confident his ID is in the wallet, which is why he tossed it.
I'll walk down there and see if I can find the wallet.
I'm gonna get him going. I gotta get you to the medics, okay?
She's there right now.
Buddy, you need a hospital. It was your brother driving, though? A friend? I'm not taking you there. I already said it. I'm not going to say it again. Ow. We're going to the firefighters right here where the vehicle went off the overpass and crashed onto the freeway. God bless it. Why'd you toss your...
Chad, this officer could have stalled and could have made a big deal about whatever, but he actually cares about the people. Because you know this guy might have committed a crime or something like that. He doesn't care. He has to get him to hospital quick because concussions are no joke. Like, that's how you actually die.
Why'd you toss it?
And he keeps talking to him to keep him awake so he doesn't fall asleep.
The other cop's getting it. Ow. So I'm gonna know who you are. Yeah, why'd you toss it though? Why'd you toss it? That's not, you're still not answering the question, man. Ouch. The main line. What does that have to do with you tossing your ID? You weren't driving? Okay. You're not making a whole lot of sense. Ow! I got the other patient in my
bushes
patrol
look
car.
radical.
The one from up top? Yeah. Oh, okay. He came to and then tried fleeing the scene.
Is he from this vehicle?
Yes.
Did he eject up there?
Yes.
Roger that.
Okay.
Do you
No.
see the flash is still on my car?
No, yeah. We'll get it all figured out. We'll get the... Let's figure it out first.
New merch available at meetcandy.store. Promo available until
April
20. Obdusk, because they were seeing the character.
Today we're going to be going over how to unlock the Heavy Kinetic Trace Rifle Microcosm. Now this is a pretty difficult quest, but I do believe Microcosm is worth it. We've already put out a review for this thing, and complete it. Micah will give you the exotic quest for Microcosm called Convalescence Buddy. Now this quest tasks you with completing 3, gives you quests for unlocking the rest of the prerequisites. First up, you need to have finished the Final Shape campaign and have the Destined Heroes quest. Then you'll need to complete the first part of this quest, which is the Queen's Part 1 mission. Now after completing this mission, you then get access to Micah 10's Conduit, who gives you quests for unlocking the rest of the Pelhard weapons. And then to get the Microcosm quest, you'll need to complete the quests for the shotgun, machine gun, and sniper rifle first. Now if you're looking for how to do these quests, we have an entire guide going over the Pelhards, the overthrow activity, as well as covering these weapons and how to complete their quests. Now after these are completed, Micah will give you the exotic quest for Microcosm called Convalescence Buddy. Now this quest tasks you with completing 3 campaign missions on cooperative focus mode, which is a new difficulty we could see in the Pelhard destination next to where you would go to replay campaign missions. First up, these missions are at 2005 power, which if you're watching around the time this video is up, I'm only around 1970 power. So this is us at -35. Additionally, it says that these missions require a fire team, either a team of 2 or 3. You cannot do this solo. Now here's the modifiers you can expect in these missions. Cooperative focus campaign includes heavily shielded and highly aggressive combatants that appear more frequently and in greater numbers. Synergy, fireteam communication, and coordination is vital for success. Radar is also disabled. Galvanized is here, where your combatants have more health. Restricted is also present, where fireteam revives are limited in restricted zones. And balance scales. This activity does not scale combatant difficulty according to fireteam size. Now these cooperative focus missions also have new mechanics, which we'll go over here, starting with Ascent. This mission starts out the same as the base campaign mission. Just progress forward until you reach the first combat room. At first, everything looks the same. Clear out the taken enemies ahead of you, and then head to the left, and you'll find more enemies, including some subjugators. Now, once they're gone, you'll see the taken blight needed to progress is trapped inside of a darkness shield. And get this, a berserker, just like the one from Scourge of the Past, will spawn in. Now, to deal damage to him, you need to do the exact same mechanic as back then. You shoot him from the front and the back at the same time. This is why you literally need a teammate. Do this though after he pops his bubble, and then you can kill him. Once he's dead though, look up in the air and you'll see a pyramid structure that you can shoot. Now you got to be kind of quick about this, which is why I suggest look at the direction of that resonant light to find the second pyramid structure, and have your teammate ready there so that when you shoot the first one, they can then immediately shoot the second one. And both of these must be shot relatively at the same time, so you don't have a lot of breathing room here. And if you mess up, you'll have to kill the berserker again. So the gameplay loop is to deal with the berserker, locate the pyramid shards, shoot them at the same time, and after successfully doing this, the shield will disappear and you can pick up the taken blight needed to progress, and some more enemies will spawn in. Now once you've cleared the room, continue progressing through the mission up the mountains, and it's at this point someone on your fire team will give the Fractured by Witness debuff. Now keep an eye on this debuff, guys. You need to pass this on from one teammate to another, but get this, you can only pass it when it hits ×7. So you really want to wait till about ×8, ×9 to pass it. And when you get to ×7, you can't do things like jump or double jump. So if you're platforming, you can die very easily with this. Now this will kill you, which is why you must pass it before it hits ×10. Now the person who just had the fracture will get a new debuff called Fracture Recovery, and they won't be able to claim it again until the third fire team member gets the debuff. So essentially, you'll pass it around 1, 2, and 3. I'm not really sure how this works with duos, but that's how it worked with our 3-man fire team. Now you need to keep track of this debuff, pass it around as you continue through the rest of the mission, and while in the combat encounters. Now from this point on, the rest of the mission seems to be the same, besides the Fracture debuff being present, as well as a small change to the Glyph Touch mechanic. Throughout all 3 of these missions, Glyph Touch works a bit differently. Instead of everybody getting the buff and being able to see the symbols that drop, only one person on your fire team will actually get the buff. The person with Glyph Touch can't see the symbols, meaning they are the person who will be touching the correct glyphs when calling out in the order to activate them. This just adds to the coordination your team must have, because you'll have to actually call out the symbols to the people who can't see them. Other than those changes for this mission, everything else runs exactly the same as the standard version. Both the Fracture, Synergized Pyramid Shots, and Glyph Touch changes are mechanics mostly present in each of the 3 missions for this quest, so guys, get used to them. Now as far as like what weapons to use, as well as builds, guys, just bring your most potent stuff. I know Les was using Dragon's Breath. I was using a sword. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it unless you're really good at guarding with strongholds. But I will say the last mission put a number on me while I was trying to use a sword, and eventually I had to swap off the Levy Breath. But these missions are definitely challenging, especially for my folks, which is many of us, that are still currently under level. Now after this, the next mission is the Descent mission. This mission is where you're searching for Zavala and essentially asking the Veiled statues for directions throughout. As for the first parts of this mission, there's nothing new besides the increased difficulty and the fracture mechanic from before that kicks in soon after you speak with the first statue. So make sure throughout the mission, like normal, you're coordinating with your teammates and passing that fracture debuff. Now the first few encounters in this mission are also in relatively small enclosed statue rooms or outside in the Witness's Storm. So definitely have something here to help you tank some damage or clear ads very quickly, or just something for self-healing. I literally just ran around blocking with my sword throughout this mission, just tanking damage and just letting these screebs explode all over me. Now you eventually come to an area with 2 floors, both having a pyramid shard on a wall concealed behind an orange barrier. Now once you've slain all the enemies, a berserker will spawn on the top floor. Have someone remain on the bottom floor while the 2 people stun the berserker by shooting his back and front at the same time. Again, only do this after he uses his bubble attack. Then he breaks his immunity and you can kill him. Then proceed to shoot the pyramid shards simultaneously. Again, branch out here, guys. Make sure you find, and you can see the resonance where it's pushing to that next shard. Make sure you find those next shards so you can shoot them back to back. Now keep an eye on that fracture debuff. Don't forget to be passing it around to your teammates. But here, guys, you want to keep moving forward, slaying out through the rooms, and then passing around the fracture. The next big encounter is the temple room, where you have to eliminate 3 yellow bar wizards, 1 in each room, extending from the main room where the rally flag is. Now, there's also going to be a tormentor here after all the wizards are defeated, so make sure you've got people on your team rocking precision weapons. Now, the difference during this fight from the original is that this time, you'll be stunning and defeating berserkers. You'll also be shooting pyramid shards and dealing with the fracture all at once. You definitely want to do this 1 room at a time, moving as a group, as you'll be passing off the fracture as well as coordinating pyramid activation within each room. Now in each room, once you defeat the wizard, a berserker will spawn, and after you stun and defeat him, the pyramid shard in the room will be shootable. Have someone go back into the middle room where the connecting pyramid is, shoot them both, rinse and repeat. And you do this for all 3 rooms. Then a tormentor will spawn in the center room. You'll defeat him, interact with the pyramid fragment to open the floor below to the lower temple, and then continue onward. Next, you have a bunch of platforming to do as you make your way to the final boss area. Now the good thing here is you don't have to worry about the fracture mechanic, as it's removed entirely for the platforming parts, though it does return for the boss fight. Now speaking of the boss, there's nothing new here except for fracture being present and the Aegis Granted buff. Aegis Granted is a buff that will be given to 1 person on your fire team when the Aegis is able to be picked up. Only the person with this buff can grab the Aegis, so be on the lookout for that buff. Other than that though, you have to do the same mechanics from the story version of this mission, but you want to stay together the entire time.